arraignment docket, which are new cases. So the folks that are here for reviews, you need to come up to the table to your right when your name is called. I'm going to review your file, see what progress you're making. Call the reviews.
Jeremy Butcher, Terry Fannin Jr., Chester Ramey, Danielle Summers, Victoria Bolden, Richard McCoy, Mark Oden, Jennifer Farley.
All right, Jeremy Butcher is here is 19779 and 181259. Yes. Okay, you have a good report from Riverside. You have some fines and restitution to pay. Do you have any payment on that, Mr. Butcher? All right. Very good. See the clerk to make your payment. How's your job going?
It's going good.
Fridays are better for you for your reviews?
Yeah.
May 26th will be your next.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 9 o'clock, May 26th. See the clerk. Terry Fannin Jr., 21-3-15, 21-11-31. Okay, you're almost finished.
Yeah.
Do you have a payment?
Not to the, probably the 30th.
Okay, you need to get this knocked out and completed.
Okay.
You got 240 left.
Okay. And I'm in sober living now.
Okay, are you working at all, or?
Not yet.
Well, you can do community service. I don't know if you've worked, if this is just a
Not sure.
cost. It looks like there's still some you can do.
Okay.
I'm going to set your next hearing for May 19th.
Okay.
Get this finished and you can put under the hearings.
Okay, thank you.
Chester Ramey, 21-11-98. That Bethesda. Okay, very good. Good screens. The sentence that jumps up, Chester continues to be a model client, continues to be diligent, proactive, and focused. Excellent. Okay, you've done your community service and some extra toward your fines. You still have some left to do, and you can get, I've mentioned this before, April 29th and May 6th. For any of you that have fines or community service, you can get double credit those 2 days.
I've got money on me to pay on the fines.
How much are you paying today?
I got $440.
Oh, okay. You're gonna pay it off then.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm working now, so.
All right. What I'm going to do, you continue on with your treatment. You were ordered to do that.
Yeah,
So I'll give you a couple months before you have to come back.
Okay.
Get it. You're doing good. We'll see you back on June 23rd.
June 23rd.
You want to write that down? There's a form right there in front of you.
All right.
June 23rd, 9 a.m. Keep up with your counsel.
What was that?
Danielle Summers, 21-26-40. Okay, you've got a new citation in Iron Municipal now, right? Okay, I want you to do a screen today.
Okay.
Go go do a screen, and we'll have you back after we get the results.
Thank you.
Victoria Bolden. Victoria Bolden. 22,263. Do you have a report for her?
I've got a completion certificate, but I've still been going. Like, I'm in an aftercare kind of program.
Okay. I don't think, I do not have a completion certificate, so.
I have it right.
Okay, we'll get a copy made of that for the file. Yeah. We'll have a copy made, and that's going to complete you. You'll be completed once that's filed,
Okay, awesome.
and no further community service or review hearing dates given. So
Thank
just
you.
get your original back, and
Okay. Thank you so much.
congratulations. You're
Thank
completed.
you.
Edward McCoy, 2328. Edward McCoy, is that you, sir? Okay, did you go to Valley Health? You were supposed to go to Valley Health for some evaluations. Did you do that?
I go to ProAct.
You're going to ProAct?
Yeah.
All right, I want you to do your urine screen then. You don't, I assume you don't have a report from ProAct today? Okay, go do a urine screen, go to the probation office and do a urine screen, and I'll have you back after I get the results. Mr. Cooper, Mr. McCoy's gonna do a urine screen. Mark Odin, There's no L in there, Odin. 22,185, 22,183, 22,182, 22,159, 21,901. Okay, you have some fines to pay. Do you have a payment on your fine today?
Not today.
Okay, how are you going to take care of it?
I'll do payments if I can.
When can you make the payment?
Probably next Friday.
Are you working or what?
Yes, sir.
Where are you working?
El Bistro.
Okay, I'm going to set your next hearing for May 5th. You don't have that much left to get it paid off, and you quit coming.
Yes, sir.
May
Can I-
5th is your next hearing.
Can I get like an estimate on how much, or do I talk to the?
Looks to me like it's about 260. May 5th, your next hearing.
9 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Jennifer Early. I'm sorry, Jennifer Farley. 22,642, 21,201. Okay, you did some community services your last hearing. You still have some left to do. You got those dates I gave you where you can get double credit?
And I turned in 6 more hours today.
Yeah, I think I got that.
Okay.
Okay, you got 10 more days to do. Do you have a payment on your fines today?
I got paid 20 today.
Okay, so you, the clerk, can make that payment, get your community service done. I'll set May the 19th as your next hearing at 9 a.m.
Okay. Thank
See the
you.
clerk. Your name? Oh, what happened to the guy? What's your name, sir?
Steve Murphy.
Last name?
Murphy. I believe it's arraignment.
You haven't been called yet, so.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was like.
Is that all? Okay, we're ready for arraignment hearings next, so sir, you should be called with those. Arraignments are what the hearings are called for new cases, or if you've had an old case that it's alleged you messed up somehow, like you missed a hearing or didn't do what you're supposed to and have a warrant, you'll get called with the arraignments. When your name is called, come up to the table to the right, stand there, and I'm going to tell you why you're in court. You don't have to agree with it, but you need to understand why you're in court. Everyone that is a defendant in the criminal court has a right to remain silent. You don't have to make any statements. But everything here is on the record. Now we're not only recording the audio, but we're recording the video too. So if you get up and admit something that's really damaging to your case, the prosecutor can use it against you because it's on the record. You have a right to have an attorney if you're facing jail. You have a right to have one appointed. You have a right to bail. You have a right to make the state prove any charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Those are the rights that all defendants have. If you choose to enter a guilty plea or a no contest plea, you're waiving all those rights, and you should not do that if you don't understand what's happening, if you want to talk to a lawyer, or if you want a trial. Any of those reasons, you should enter a not guilty plea. Not guilty is the safest plea you can enter because it preserves all those rights I told you about. Guilty and no contest waives your rights. So don't do that if you don't understand what's happening. First case.
State of Ohio versus William Walden, case number CRB 23149.
Sir, are you William Walden?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Walden, the state's filed a theft complaint against you alleging that on March the 4th of this year in Fayette Township at the Walmart, you purposely tried to deprive Walmart of property without their consent. It's a first-degree misdemeanor theft offense. The maximum penalty is 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to this charge?
Not guilty.
Do you want a lawyer appointed to represent you?
Please, yes.
Do you have a job?
No.
Do you have any income coming in?
Yes.
What is your income?
Well, I take care of my girlfriend and we just go from hers.
Okay, what does she do?
She's disabled, she's blind.
Social Security is what she's getting? And that's your only income, her Social Security?
That and my mother, where I help her.
All right, sounds like you're eligible then. I'll appoint Mr. Steyer. We'll have Mr. Steyer come in the courtroom so you can meet him, and then we'll figure out when your hearing is complete. Mr. Steyer, this is William Walden. He has a theft offense from Walmart. Not guilty plea is entered for him. He can sign a signature bond of $1,000. I'm looking at pretrial dates in May. What's your schedule in May?
I have a jury trial on the 8th, a jury trial on the 5th, and I'm otherwise available. So any day other than the 5th or the 8th.
About the 19th, May 19th.
I'm available.
All right, Mr. Walden's next hearing is going to be May 19th. Be a pretrial at 10 a.m. that day. And right back here, sir. We'll come back here at 10 a.m. on May the 19th.
All right, yeah, write that down, May 19, 10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Gregory Scott Van,
Just wait for the law for a minute, okay?
case number CRB 23225.
And sir, are you Gregory Scott Devaney?
Yes.
Mr. Devaney, you were cited to be here today on a failure to confine a dog charge. That's a minor misdemeanor. There's no jail time on it. The maximum penalty is a $150 fine. You understand the charge?
Yeah, my dog got loose on me.
How do you plead to the charge?
No contest, yes.
No contest means you're not fighting it and you agree to be found guilty without a trial or a lawyer.
Right.
Okay, the officer, looks like the last name of Myers, who I assume is the animal control, writes, failure to confine, defendant's dog was brought to the shelter by a citizen for the dog killing chickens. Defendant claimed his dog at the shelter admitted that it killed at least one chicken. Okay, so we need the prosecutor if there's going to be restitution issues.
Yeah, I told her to make restitution.
You already talked to your neighbor? Was it your neighbor? Or?
Well, I talked to her mom.
Okay, well, let's see what the prosecutor has to say. Okay, this is Mr. Heald. He's the assistant prosecuting attorney. So this is Mr. Devane. He's pled no contest, agreed that he could be found guilty, which I will make a finding guilty based on the affidavit. But there, on the basis of the affidavit, there could be an issue of restitution. Because you know, some of these folks that have the blue barrels all over their yard, those are not chickens. They're not fighting chickens. Those are show chickens. Yes. So I don't know if this is a show chicken or a normal chicken.
We're going to need to find that out, Your Honor. Of course, the case was filed directly with the court. I guess it didn't come through the prosecutor's office. Is there a phone number maybe for the chicken owner?
There is not.
They're just regular chickens. I mean,
And if they are, the restitution might be a
Well, you can get one cooked at Kroger for $5.
Exactly. But if they're uncooked, they're
Uncooked, they're more, actually, for some reason. You buy a whole chicken at Kroger, it's more than if it is cooked. So I don't know what that means.
Anyway, so we might have to split the difference and take the median there between the retail price of raw chicken and
Do you want to try to find out what?
we would like to. If there's a telephone number, maybe we could even do that this morning. Is that
I do
possible?
not see, there's nothing in the affidavit.
We'll have to send a notice in the mail. Is there an address for the victim by any chance?
There is not, but there's an affidavit from the, I assume it's the animal control officer. Maybe he has more information. The only thing that he's got detailed information is on Mr. Devane. He's got his social security number and address.
well, I mean, I went down there and picked my dog up.
Yeah.
My neighbor took the dog down there and dropped it off at the shelter.
Okay, well, what I feel like I need to do in this situation, I'm going to have you come back for a sentencing hearing because I want, this may be one of those expensive show chickens in a blue barrel, so I want to find that out. At least I got to let these folks have an opportunity to come in and say what they're claiming they're entitled to for the chicken being killed. So I'll give the prosecutor time to try to get a hold of them, get them here, maybe 2 weeks. Are you working, Mr. Devaney?
I'm doing odd jobs.
Okay, so the court's on Mondays or Fridays? I'll let you pick if it's going to be a Monday or Friday. Is there a day it's better for you to come back on?
If it don't matter, Your Honor, Friday or...
Okay, let's look then in a couple weeks, what that looks like on the court.
I was hoping she'd be here today so I could find out, what the
Well,
value of
she's
the
not
chicken
here, and
was.
I don't see anything where they subpoena, if she was subpoenaed to be here and didn't show up, then I just go ahead and sentence you and assume she wasn't making any claim, but I don't see that.
Now, Your Honor, what'd you say the sentence was for the dog?
I haven't, because I want to know how much she claims the chicken is worth.
And, Your Honor, I would also state for the record that we're not going to take a position on any other sanctions.
Okay.
So the restitution will be a primary concern for us.
Well, there's already 8 sentencings on the 28th, which is 2 weeks from today, so let's go to May. May the 5th. May the 5th, and it'll be at 11 o'clock. So
11 o'clock.
You don't have to come and sit all morning. You can come and sit, maybe sit not quite as long, but hopefully we'll get to you fairly soon after that. I'll let you sign a $500 signature bond, entering a no contest plea, make a finding of guilty, but I'm delaying sentencing until May the 5th at 11 o'clock. So as long as you show up, you don't have to post any money. If you don't show up, you get a warrant and you have to pay a $500 bond forfeiture. Any questions, Mr. Devaney?
Nope.
We'll see you back on May 5th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Stephen L. Murphy, case number TRC 2270, ABC, D&E.
And you're Stephen Murphy.
Yes, Your Honor.
This was on a review. Looks like you had a review a week ago, and it's alleged you didn't appear. It was on an OVI charge.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you admit or deny you missed your hearing?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm in inpatient treatment at the moment, and
Where's that?
up at Hughes Recovery in Franklin Furnace.
Okay.
Been there for 14 days now.
Did you self-refer or a court send you there?
It is court ordered, Your Honor.
From which court?
Ironton Municipal.
Okay. Our sister court. Okay, well, you've got an OVI here with some community service. You've done some of your community service. You still have a balance. Can you do community service?
Not at the moment, Your Honor. I'm married for 3 months.
I hear we're losing you. Okay, well, if there's anything I can do to stop that,
Got me worried.
I don't want to see that happen.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Okay, so it looks like you're just getting started, but so far, so good. You've got 16 hours of community service left and some $685 in fines.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, and you also have to go to the driver intervention program.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let's set you, since you're going to, I assume you're answering to Ironton Municipal now also.
Yes, Your Honor.
So I feel like I can put you off longer since they're supervising you now. I'm going to set your next hearing for June the 9th. I'll withdraw the warrant, set you for June 9th, 9 o'clock. Will he be at the counseling center after he finishes this, or where will he be?
Yeah, he's already entered into treatment.
Okay,
There was no detox or anything needed.
all right. Very good. June 9th, your next hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank
Good
you.
luck. Take advantage of this opportunity.
Yes, sir.
State of Ohio versus Garrett Johnson, case number TRC 23386, A and B.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. You're entering appearance for Mr. Johnson.
I am, Your Honor. Jason Donnell, 0082996, counsel for Mr. Johnson.
Do you wish me to read the charges?
We would waive, Your Honor.
Not guilty plea entered.
That's correct?
He can, and he hasn't posted a bond that I can see, is that correct?
No, we're asking for a recog here today, Your Honor.
He can sign a $1,000 OR bond.
Yes?
Setting pretrials in May, do you have a preference for a date in May?
Your Honor, already coming up with a game plan with the state right now. May 5th would be acceptable. We are going to have Mr. Johnson get an assessment here, kind of move forward, see what the results of that assessment are going to be, and hopefully we can come to an amicable resolution here sooner than later. So hoping that will be enough time to get Mr. Johnson in.
All right, May the 5th will be the pretrial at 10 o'clock.
You got it. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Not guilty plea is entered.
Have a good day.
You too.
State of Ohio versus Shauna Turner, case number CRB 23227, A and B.
All right, ma'am, are you Shauna M. Turner?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Turner, you've got two charges filed against you, 227A and B. The A case is falsification. It alleges that on April the 10th in Fayette Township, you knowingly made a false statement with the purpose to mislead a public official in performance of their official duties. That's a first-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. The B case is a theft offense. It's alleged that that same date you purposely tried to deprive Walmart of property without their consent. That's a first-degree misdemeanor theft, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you understand the two charges?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to these charges?
Guilty.
If you enter a guilty plea, you're admitting the charges are true. By doing that, you waive the right to have a trial, to have a lawyer, to make the state prove these charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand all that?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I've just been told that I'm on another companion case with this one.
Okay, well, since we're already starting, let me finish this one up, and then we'll go to the other one. All right, man, what I'm going to do, and this is my standard practice on these, I'm going to urge you to go take a urine screen before I sentence you. So you'll go out to the probation office, Doreen, you'll let her show her where she needs to go. After I get the results, then I'll have you back in, and I'll sentence you then after I get your urine screen results.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Jada Kessick, case number CRB 23228, A and B.
And ma'am, you're Jada Kessick.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Kessick, you have the same charges as the last defendant. 228A is a theft offense. It's alleged on April 10th, 2023 in Fayette Township. You tried to deprive Walmart property without their consent. It's a first-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. 228B is a falsification charge. It alleges that you not only made false statements, tried to mislead a public official in performance of their official duties. That's a first-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charges?
Yes, sir.
You understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead?
Guilty.
Guilty means you're admitting the charges are true. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, same thing. Go take a urine screen. The reason I do this is I have a very high percentage of folks with these kind of charges that have bad urine screens. So go take a urine screen and we'll see what the results are after we get that.
State of Ohio versus Allison Snyder, case number CRB 23231.
And you're Allison Snyder?
Correct.
All right, Ms. Snyder, complaint against you alleges that on April the 11th of this year, by threat of force, you knowingly caused a person with the initials JL, who's either a member of your family or household, to believe that you would cause imminent physical harm to them. That's a fourth-degree misdemeanor domestic violence charge. Maximum penalty is 30 days in jail, $250 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Do you want a lawyer appointed?
Yeah.
Are you working?
Yes.
What do you do?
I take care of my mother full-time.
And you get,
$2,500 a month.
okay. Do you have children?
Yes, this is actually my child. It was a unruly and defiance issue.
Okay, so you're making about $30,000 a year gross, is that correct?
Sounds about right.
Okay, how many children do you have?
2.
Okay, you're eligible for court-appointed counsel now. I'll appoint Roger Smith. Have Mr. Smith come in and introduce you, and then we'll set your hearing. All right, Mr. Smith, this is Allison Snyder. She has a domestic violence complaint. She has a bond up. That bond will be continued. So how are we going to do, what's the state's position on a protection order here? Is this child in your custody?
That's what I was actually going to ask about. His father abandoned both of them about 6 months ago. However, I was able to make arrangements with the father in the meantime for him to stay. He's willing to stay at least through the weekend. From there, we don't know. It's kind of hit and go. He's fine where he is right now. But that's what I was going to ask, is if it's dropped, that way if he wants to come home, because I have sole custody, and it's kind of a sticky situation right now.
You need Mr. Hill to come in. So apparently, the child also has charges and was removed from the home and taken to the shelter home at the time of the incident.
That is correct, and I was able to get him released the next day.
They released him into your custody?
They had to release him into the father's because I asked her about the restraining order that day. She was not aware, so she said that I needed to make arrangements in the meantime because only you guys could actually handle that part of it. It was your jurisdiction, is the way she put it.
What's the state's position on protection orders?
Well, I believe it's appropriate to have one at this time.
Complicating factor here is that she had been kind of the sole custodian. The father's not been in the picture much. He's now, this is my summary of it, he's now in the picture, but probably on a very temporary basis. So I guess we could come back pretty quickly on another hearing.
We could, Judge.
And Children's Services has been involved.
Children's Services has been involved, so we probably need them here at the next hearing.
We haven't spoken with Children's Services.
They removed the child from home.
No, it was the officer arrested him and charged him and sent him to the group home. That was not the case, sir.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
All right.
I'm here Monday and Friday next week.
Well, if they're taken to the group home, is Children's Services not notified?
Not necessarily.
No. Okay.
It may have been, but it doesn't always.
It was referred to Children's Services. So what action they might or might not take, we don't know.
So we probably do need them involved. Well, is Monday's probably too soon to really get any feedback from them.
I'm here Friday, Judge, the 21st, yes. I'm here the 21st and the 24th.
Well, then, if we set it for the 21st, who's gonna, and how old is this child?
He's 16. He's had a lot of loss and he's struggling right now, so I don't know how long he'll be able to stay at his dad's, but he is fine right now.
The father's at a separate location from you.
He actually lives in West Virginia, so yeah, everything's handled in West Virginia.
So you're not around him, you don't live in West Virginia?
No. And he's actually been placed at the alternative school for his behavior, so my daughter and him are actually at separate schools right now.
He'll be okay there for a week? Next Friday?
As long as there's no incidents with his dad. I can't say, but that's why I was worried if he wants to come home. I mean, everything he owns is there, and he has not been at his dad's for over 6 months. But he did tell his father he's fine there if he has to be for the time being.
All right, April 21st will be the next hearing. There'll be an order for you to stay away from it until then. We can address it. And can the prosecutor will contact Children's Services about that hearing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Our bond is continued, not guilty to the April 21st, 10 o'clock is the next hearing.
State of Ohio versus Trevor Fitzpatrick, case numbers TRC 23379A and B, TRB 23232A and B, and TRC 23384A, B, C, and D.
And you're Trevor Fitzpatrick?
Yes, Your Honor.
23379, A and B. In that case, it's alleged that on April the 8th, at 4:18 a.m. in Fayette Township, you were operating a motor vehicle at a speed of 77 miles an hour in a 55 zone. That is a speeding offense, maximum penalty is $150 fine. It's also alleged that you were operating the vehicle while you were under the influence of either alcohol, drugs, or a combination of those substances. That's a first-degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, and a 3-year license suspension. The minimum penalty is 3 days in a treatment program, $375 fine, and a 6-month license suspension. You understand those two charges?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the next one is CRB 23232, A and B. And 232A, it's alleged that on April the 13th, at 1:09 a.m. in Fayette Township, you not only were in possession or using a controlled substance, being hash oil, and that is filed as a minor misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is $150 fine. 232B alleges that you know, same time and place, April 13th, 1:09 a.m., not only were using drug paraphernalia, being a vape pen with a THC cartridge. Is that a fourth? That's a minor misdemeanor also. Maximum penalty is $150 fine. Then there's another TRC case, 23384, A, B, C, and D. In the A case, it's alleged that on April 13th of 2023, at 1:09 a.m. in Fayette Township, you were operating a motor vehicle while you were under the influence of alcohol or drugs, and that you refused to take tests. That's a first-degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, 3-year license suspension. You're also charged with driving while you're under an OVI suspension. That is a first-degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. It has a minimum penalty, so if you're convicted on that, you have to get at least 3 days in jail and a $250 fine. That's the minimum the court's allowed to impose. You have a turn signal violation. That's a minor misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is $150 fine. And the D case is distracted driving. That's a minor misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is $150 fine. Do you understand those charges?
Sir,
How do you plead to these charges?
not guilty.
Do you wish to have a court-appointed lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Are you working?
Yes, sir. I just got a new job. I'm supposed to start Sunday out of town. It's in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Okay, so you don't have any income currently?
Not currently, no, sir.
All right, I'll appoint Tyler Smith.
I was going to see if I would be able to get a work permit to drive.
All right, this is Trevor Fitzpatrick. He has two new OVIs that happen within days of each other, and a driving under a OVI suspension from the first one.
Okay.
He can sign a $2,000 signature bond. And he says he has a job out of the area, and he's interested in a driving permit, but I think that's something you would have to talk to the prosecutor about. You haven't put yourself in very good light with the court to give you a permit at this point. Pretty alleged, you're presumed innocent, but pretty alleged egregious activity on your part. So, I'll let Mr. Smith discuss it with the prosecuting attorney. I'm not going to say I would give one at this point. What's your schedule
Your Honor,
like in May?
in May, the only day that I'm definitely not available is May 8th.
Okay, let's do May 12th.
Okay.
May 12th, 10 o'clock for pretrial. If you want to discuss a work permit,
I will.
do it later, or you can file a motion separately for it.
Yeah, I'll talk to Mr. Hill.
Make sure he understands the full circumstances.
State of Ohio recalls Danielle Renee Summers, case number TRC 212640, A, B, and C.
Okay, well, it looks to be an appropriate screen at this point, but I think we've had some setbacks here recently, obviously, so, and Bethesda's aware of those setbacks,
Yeah.
so we need to be addressed. I gave you a pretty good talking to the last time you were in court, and did these charges happen after that?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Apparently it didn't register with you. You gotta get serious.
Yes. Can I say something, Your Honor?
If you'd like to.
Peer support, Juanita. I did my assessment on the phone with the company through them.
Right.
So she's going to start working with me too and helping me.
Okay, well, I'm in favor of that. I know at one point, at the end of March, my notes were that we were perhaps going to consider inpatient. So it was my understanding that Bethesda thought that may be what was needed, and now she's got a new OVI charge.
Oh, no, hit skip, Your Honor.
Oh, I thought it was an OVI.
No, I was clean and sober, Your Honor.
Okay, yeah, it was hit skip. But, okay, it's not my case, not the judge, but a lot of times the reason people leave the scenes, what do you think? Why do people have an accident and run?
Right, I understand.
Because they're intoxicated.
I wasn't, Your Honor.
Well then, okay, don't talk about that. But anyway, it's certainly not ideal. So for now, I guess we're going to continue to do outpatient.
Thank you so much.
Okay. You know all the reasons you need to get clean and stay clean.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I want to see really good reports from you now.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll set your next review hearing for May the 15th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Storm S. Pitts, case number TRC 222343, A, B, and C.
Your Honor, Mr. Pitts is on the video. I think he's the one you can see.
All right, Mr. Pitts, you're there.
Okay, Your Honor,
It's set for- It was pretrial.
It was set for Monday. Mr. Pitts was unable to attend. I contacted him, told him he had 7 days to appear. He asked to be put onto the docket today. At this time, I'm just going to ask for another pretrial date. Mondays are better than Fridays for Mr. Pitt, and we will sign a time waiver to accommodate whatever date is convenient to the court. There is one Monday upcoming in May that I am unavailable. That is the 8th, but all the other Mondays in May are available, so if the court wants to just pick the one that's best and set that date, we will sign whatever paperwork is required.
What's the state's position on this? This is an old case. This is from August of last year.
Well, since he's at least shown up on the TV screen, I guess we're not opposed to a continuance, and just as long as Mr. Pitts understands that we need to get this thing done. In my opinion about what we would recommend to the court as a sentence, if he's found guilty, is going to be dependent on, how we progress from here forward.
Yeah, and it's been problematic because he's at least allegedly not appeared. October the 7th, 22, failed to appear for his pretrial. Got a warrant issued. Then he didn't come back before the court for a while, till March it looks like. Got arraigned, and then had a pretrial April the 10th. Then didn't appear April the 10th.
I do apologize for that. I messaged my attorney. I told him I worked late one Sunday night, and I forgot to set my alarm. And it was my fault. And as soon as he messaged me and I saw it, I immediately tried to figure out what to do. I plan on trying to start AA classes to, try to show that, I'm not only just focusing on work, but focusing on my, getting my kids home, and I'm trying to prioritize this as well as.
And Your Honor, I can confirm that Mr. Pitt, when I contacted him regarding this court date, he got back with me immediately. I'm not going to be here on Monday because of court in Cabell County. So even though Monday would have been the easier day for him because of his work schedule, I told him you have to do it today. He got onto the camera. He contacted me and said, "Hey, I'm on there." We were able to get his case called. So although there have been problems in the past, I do think Mr. Pitt is making a genuine effort to turn this around and attend more faithfully.
And are you available May 1st?
I am, Your Honor.
Let's do May 1st. Then. May 1st, pretrial, 10 o'clock.
I would want to ask if there may be a chance that I may have to work.
I wasn't able to hear him, I'm
I think he
sorry.
wants some sort of driving permit.
Well, we're certainly outside the 15 days if that's an issue.
Actually, I don't think he doesn't have a suspension because he's got a urine screen, so there wasn't an on.
Yeah, then you can drive right now.
There wasn't an ALS entered.
You can drive at the moment, sir.
Oh, I was informed that my license was going to be suspended the night that I was enrolled, so
I'll give you a call and discuss this with you. Thank you.
Okay, we're starting pretrial docket. Okay, we need the prosecutor, we need attorneys to come in the courtroom.
State of Ohio versus Joseph M. Cremines. Case number CRB 22658, CRB 22655. Joseph Cremines.
Judge, I've had no contact from Mr. Cremines. I know when he appeared via Blue Jeans, part of his bond, he was going to have an assessment done. I don't know if he's even done that, but he's not contacted me since he's been released. I did not see him on the jail list unless I missed him.
Ask for a warrant then.
Yes, Your Honor. And we would ask that that be issued as soon as possible.
The bench warrant for failure to appear. and he should be held without bond until a court appearance, because this has happened a couple times.
Thank you, Judge.
State of Ohio recalls Shauna Turner, case number CRB 23227A and B.
Have you seen the results, ma'am?
No. Oh my God.
Where are you living now?
I live in Cincinnati.
What's your connection to this area?
My grandmother and my mother is down here. I had came down here for Easter.
Okay. Well, this is very concerning.
Yeah, that kind of shocked me.
How do you pay for medical services?
Cash. I don't have any insurance.
You don't have do you have a job?
No.
Okay, so you're eligible for a medical card. Is Mr. Davis still here? Well, here's the thing. And this is not surprising, because I would say 85% of the people that I have that plead guilty to shoplifting, I do a urine screen on them, they're dirty. And one of the things you're dirty for is fentanyl. And you may say, I don't do fentanyl. Well, the thing is, if you get a drug off the street, it could have fentanyl in it without you even knowing it, because they put fentanyl in just about everything now.
Yeah, I
So
was
that's
shocked to see
very,
that.
you don't need to say anything, but that's very dangerous. People are dying from fentanyl. More people died in the last year from drug overdoses than any other year in the United States, including young people like you. So this is something we need to fix. Mr. Davis, I would like for you to speak to Ms. Turner. She lives in Cincinnati, so I don't know what facilities you have going west of you, but let's have him also get the drug screen. You saw it? Okay. I want you to talk with her, and after you've talked with her, I'll recall her and I'll decide what the sentence is. So I want you to talk to Mr. Davis. He's at one of the counseling centers in Scioto County, which is closer to where you live. But let's get a plan in effect, because I don't want you to be a statistic.
Okay.
So you'll come back after you talk with him.
State of Ohio recalls Jada Kessie, case number CRB 23228A and B.
Okay, and this is the co-defendant. You didn't test for the things that she tested for. So that's good. So I'm just going to go ahead and sentence you. Do you have anything you want to say before I sentence you?
No, sir.
And I assume that was she your friend?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I would be concerned if I were you for your friend. She's done some dangerous stuff. What's the state's position on sentencing? Now, this is a little different in that we've got a theft, shoplifting, and then I've got a falsification, which she pled guilty to. Let me just read the affidavit for that. On the above date, Deputy Malls was dispatched to Walmart for two female shoplifters, arrived, started talking to the two females who asked for ID. Both stated they did not have any. Deputy Malls got the names and dates of birth. Both gave false names and false dates of birth. Deputy Malls was searching through the purse of one of the females and found an ID card with a different name than she had given us. Second female had a picture of her ID on her phone, which was also completely different than the name given. Females were identified as Shauna Turner and Jada Kessie. Walmart advised they observed Shauna put on a jacket, walk past all points of sale without paying. Jada switched tickets on several items. Okay, so they got arrested on shoplifting and falsification. What's the state's position on it?
Your Honor, first and foremost, it's good to know that Ms. Kessick had a clean drug screen. Hopefully she stays that way for her whole life. And other than that, we believe that some additional consequences because of the falsification are justified. Maybe an enlarged suspended jail sentence and some extra community service over and above what we would normally request on a shoplifting charge.
Anything you want to say, Ms. Kessick? And I see you have a Huntington address, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
That's where you live?
Yes, sir.
Are you employed?
Yes.
What do you do?
I work in in-home health.
Okay.
Starlight Behavioral Health Services.
All right, anything else you want to tell me?
No, sir.
All right, we'll start with the theft. I'll impose a $100 fine, order you to pay court costs.
Yes, sir.
10 days in jail, and I'll suspend all 10 days on the conditions you do 5 days of community service. We have a community service program here. We'll discuss it with your probation officer. You can do it on your days off, but you got to do it.
I'm work Monday through Thursday, and I'm off Friday through Sunday.
That'll work, because we have community service every day but Sunday or a holiday.
Okay.
So do it on your days off.
Yes, sir.
Be here, you gotta get here at 7:30. You gotta get up early, get here.
I get up early for work.
Okay, me too. Get your community service done, and we got 2 days coming up where you can get 2 days for one. April 29th, May 6th.
Can I write them dates down?
Yes, ma'am. April 29th, May 6th, you get double credit, because we got some projects going on. with
April 29th and May 6th.
May 6th. Okay, now here's the big, back to the theft, because I didn't give her her main punishment. You're ordered to stay out of all Walmarts. Okay, I don't know how they stay in business, I've ordered so many people out, but they somehow do. You cannot go into Walmart. If you go back, they may charge you with trespassing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, on the falsification, I'll impose a $50 fine and 2 more days of community service.
So
So you got 7 days of community service rather than 5 for lying about your identity. You got to go check in with the probation officer, Mr. Major. His office is to the left as you leave the courtroom. Go over to that counter, talk with him, get you sign some paperwork. Then you're free to go. And your review hearing date is going to be November the 11th. That's the traditional Veterans Day. It's actually be Veterans Day this year, but that's November 11th is the old Veterans Day at 9 a.m. So you've got to come back to court. If you finish everything, you don't have to come back to court at all. But if you haven't finished it, you got to come back on November the 11th, show up, explain why you didn't get stuff done, ask for more time. If you don't do that, if you just blow it off, you're going to get a warrant for not showing up.
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
No, sir.
Go out in the lobby, make a 90-degree left, go to that counter right in front of you, and then after you talk to that gentleman, you're free to go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Christy Trivet, case number CRB 23135. Christy Trivet.
This is Mr. Tyler Smith's case set for a pretrial today.
Your Honor, the last time I heard her, she said she was ill and bring a doctor's excuse. I've since called her after that last hearing date, and she's not returning any phone calls. I'm not sure where she is, why she's not available today.
And I'll just issue, she has 7 days before a warrant will issue. This warrant will issue in 7 days. She hasn't appeared by then.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Christopher J. Blevins, case number CRB 2286, CRB 19439 A and B, TRC 21595 A and D, CRA 21162, and CRB 21165 A and D.
All right, Mr. Stratton is appearing by teleconference. Mr. Blevins is here in person. This is set for pretrials.
Yes, Your Honor.
And it looks like he's got a report to review.
Yes. Your Honor, Mr. Blevins has been doing very well. He hasn't done things, explain everything that he's been doing. I think he's done better than he's ever done before. All these attempts have been clean, so.
Okay, that's all good news. Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, we've still got this one case to resolve. You want to just continue it and then resolve it when you're back in person?
Yes, Your Honor. I think Mr. Blevins wanted to ask for something. Mr. Blevins, go ahead.
I just got a house in Burlington, and I was asking if I could be released to the outpatient program. It was
Well, what are they recommending for you?
outpatient.
Yeah, it says here that you're in an intensive outpatient now, is that right?
Yeah, it's a separate living, but I'm working full-time, and I'm going to school full-time.
Is there anyone here from your treatment facility?
I am young and artist, Regal.
How are you today?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. Thank you for being here.
Mr. Blevins came to us a few weeks ago. He was almost ready for graduation at Riverside, and there was a little blip. And he came to us as intensive outpatient 2.1 levels. He was at Riverside for almost 6 months.
8 months.
8 months.
Yeah, I've been clean 8 months on it was on this past 12th.
He's compliant with all of his requirements and has had consistent clean drug screens weekly with us.
Okay, well, here's what I want to do before I put a blessing on it. I want him to do a urine screen here. Let's have him do a urine screen here, I have him back out, and then decide what we're going to do going forward. So do a urine screen here. You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Lee D. Kipp, case number CRB 21914.
All right, Mr. Stratton, are you still there? We've got one of your other cases.
Yes, Your Honor. I did think this was on the hospital today, so.
All right, Mr. Kipp is actually set for pretrial today. And my notes were there was going to be some counseling, is that right?
No, sir. Not that I'm aware of.
He's working on restitution.
Yes, sir. I'm
Okay.
paid.
I had anger management, so
Already.
is that not a part of it?
No, I completed that, sir, Your
All
Honor.
right, and then there was, yes, you did go to Spectrum,
Yes, sir.
and there's restitution.
Yes, sir.
Are you paying something on that today?
Yeah, $40, Your Honor.
All right, make your payment,
Yes, sir. Your Honor, sorry about that.
and then we'll go another month till we get the restitution paid.
Yes, sir.
And Your Honor, I'd ask Mr. Stratton for a time waiver on that too. Thank you.
All right, May 15th, are you available then, Mr. Stratton?
Yes, Your Honor, that should be fine.
May 15th, 10 o'clock.
Sir.
See the clerk, sir.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, Mr. Stratton has his name on Hannah
When's the next meeting?
I think you sent me on that. Hannah Gooden is on the sentencing docket, and I think you sent me something on that, did you not?
Yes, so.
Can you turn that up a little bit? Because can you say that again? I'm having a little difficulty hearing you.
I sent you 2 letters by text message.
Yes, I did see those, but let me review them again.
They are dated for last month and this month as well, Your Honor.
One's dated April the 11th.
I had issues last month, my position got
Okay, well, where are you now, Ms. Gooden? Okay, well, I think we just need to continue this when you and Mr. Stratton can both be here. I was going to do sentencing, but I had said at the last hearing that she needed to be present, so I wanted to be present at the next hearing. Any problem with that, ma'am?
There should not be.
All right, you want to do the May 15th date on that one also, Mr. Stratton?
Yes.
All right, ma'am, continue with your counseling at OVP, and we'll set it for sentencing on May 15th, 10 o'clock.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Troy Collins, case number CRB 231980. Troy Collins.
This is Mr. Steyer's case, set for pre-trial.
And Your Honor, there's a cross defendant represented by Mr. Morford.
What's the name?
Barbara Watts.
That's it, Your Honor, Watts.
State of Ohio versus Barbara Watts, case number CRB 23200.
How you doing? Doing good. How are you? All right.
Your Honor, if it pleases the court, if both of the parties are agreeable, we would recommend a 90-day continuance and with an eye towards a dismissal of both of the charges. If there are no further problems between the parties, we would also request the payment of one court cost in order to achieve the dismissals at that time.
Is that agreeable with the defendants?
It is, Your Honor.
It is here, Judge.
Do we have one person that's volunteering to pay this?
Out there.
All right, Mr. Collins will pay the court costs. So we're going to go out about 90 days, and then if there's no further problems, it'll be dismissed.
Yes, Your
If
Honor.
the costs are paid, then there'll be no requirement for them to appear then.
And
So July sometime, around the 14th or thereabouts.
I'm not available on the 14th, but the 7th or the 21st, either one is available.
I'm good either.
Let's do the 21st.
No, if he's paid the court costs, then there's no further problem. She will not have to appear.
Okay, July 21st, 10 o'clock, no appearance required if the costs are paid, and there's been no further issues between the two.
That's good. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Linda Hamilton, case number TRC 222687. Linda Hamilton did not check.
Your Honor, Ms. Hamilton is serving in the National Guard or the Reserves. I'm not completely clear which. I think it's National Guard. She contacted me. She has been not activated, but has been called in for duty this weekend. I spoke to Mr. Heald earlier in the week. He was agreeable to continuance, but because the court likes to set these based on a moving target of a calendar, I just chose to wait to do an entry here before the court. So we're seeking continuance to a date convenient to the court, and we would waive time constraints to accomplish that.
And do you have any information about dates when she is available?
I mean, my understanding is that this was just an unexpected call up, so, if I get a date that turns out to be a date she was already scheduled for, I'll submit a new entry.
May 12th.
Sorry, I went back to April on me. Yes, May 12th is fine, Your Honor.
May 12th at the defendant's request for pretrial, 10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Brandon Miller, case number TRC 23184, CRB 23110.
Mr. Steyer's case set for pretrial.
Your Honor, I've received discovery in this matter. I'd like to have an opportunity to go over the discovery with Mr. Miller, and so I'm going to seek one more pretrial date if we could. And again, we'll go with the date convenient to the court. Mr. Miller travels down from Columbus, so we don't, to the degree it's not inconvenient to the court, a little more distance between is fine.
May 1st.
Cynthia Crawford.
And I'll let her have some input on the next hearing date.
And Your Honor, we've been speaking with Ms. Crawford, who's the alleged victim of the domestic violence, and got some input from her, and there is a protection order in place, which we're going to ask to remain, and we don't have an opposition to a continuance.
Is the May 1st good date for her?
Yes, that's fine.
And you're welcome to attend in person, but if you want to attend by teleconference, you can do that also. You just need a smartphone or a computer that has audio capability and video. Well, you don't even actually have to have the video. We just won't be able to see you, so you can listen in. And I don't know if very many people know this, but all of our court sessions are broadcast on YouTube. You can watch any court session that you want on YouTube. So, is the May 1st date then good for everyone?
It is, Your Honor.
All right, May 1st will be the next hearing for pretrial at 10 o'clock, and that's at the defendant's request.
State of Ohio versus Kimberly Thompson, case number CRB 23177.
Mr. Steyer's case set for pretrial.
Your Honor, the state's made an offer. Ms. Thompson is not interested in that offer at this time. I have filed discovery and received my responses on that. I'm going to, it'd be my intention to make an appointment with Ms. Thompson to go over discovery and discuss the case a little further, and if we could come back one more time, we would waive time constraints to accomplish that.
For a pretrial?
For a pretrial, yes, Your Honor.
Thanks for doing this one.
No problem.
And I think we set some of yours May 1st.
We have set some that day, Your Honor.
All right, May 1st will be the next hearing, pretrial, 10 o'clock.
State of Ohio recalls Christopher Blevins, case number CRA 2286, CRB 19439, TRC 21595 A and B.
This is Mr. Stratton's case. He's got a good drug screen, so I think the plan is a good one then, and I'm assuming the treatment center will support it.
Yes.
Okay, so it's approved. But you're going to continue with outpatient, correct?
Yes, it'll keep accountability.
All right, let's come back. I know did I set some of yours May 15th, Mr. Stratton?
Yes, sir.
That's a good date for you? Now, you're working. Does it matter if it's Mondays or Fridays?
No, I'll tell work.
All right, May 15th will be your next hearing, pre-trial, 10 o'clock.
And Mr. Stratton, you agree to that, to a time waiver for that?
Okay, good job, Mr. Blevins. Keep it up.
State of Ohio versus Andy Metzler, case number TRC 222743 A and B.
This is Mr. Morford's case. Set for pre-trial.
Got a copy of the written discovery. Yeah, I got it via email yesterday. We have I got a video here. Yeah, do it way to read the video. Make a decision what you want to do. Your call. I'd like to wait. Okay.
Judge, we have received written discovery response, however, we've not got access to the video yet. If we could have a short continuance, my client would like to have the opportunity to view the video.
We will send the link once again, and maybe next time we'll proceed.
All right. May 1st.
That's fine here, Judge.
5-1 for pretrial, 10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Mary Perry, case number CRB 23175 and CRB 23176. Mary Perry.
Mr. Morford's case, pretrial.
Judge, there were two events at Walmart. I believe there's two separate cases. We've gotten the video for the first one, but not the second charge.
March 9th and March 23rd.
We've asked for subpoenas to be issued for both of those. We've got one. Yeah. We've got the one from March 9th. We've got a subpoena to Walmart for today's date to present the video from the second incident. So I don't know if they've come yet or not, but it's still April 14th. So we didn't put a time on it. Oh yeah, we did, 10 a.m. So we will make every effort to make sure we obtain that. We do have one, however.
And we viewed that one, Judge.
May 8th.
That's good here, Judge.
5/8/23 for the next pretrial.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Warren the law, case number TRC 2220, A and B.
Okay. This is set on the docket for sentencing today.
Yes, sir.
I have something in the files from, looks like the driver intervention program in Southern County.
Your Honor, this is a case in which, way back in February, we addressed to the court about some of the evidentiary weaknesses that we felt we would have in proving the case beyond a reasonable doubt. So we came to an agreement that if Mr. Malott were to attend the DIP school, that we would agree to reduce the charge to a reckless operation. And so he's done that apparently, and so we would make that motion.
All right, and Matt, do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it'll be amended from an OBI to reckless operation. $45,1120. All right, anything you wish to say?
Your Honor, would ask that you consider only a fine in this matter. There was an ALS in place that has lapsed. If you do deem it necessary to further suspend Mr. Malott's driver's license, would ask that you allow him to continue the driving privileges he's been operating under. Nothing
Okay,
further.
I'll just impose a fine, only $150 fine and court costs.
Thank you, sir.
Does he need time to pay that? He can pay it today.
I can pay.
Okay, no probation. See the clerk pay it, and you'll be finished.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Corey Thomas, case number CRB 23219.
Okay, just dismiss it.
How's it going? Is it all do work here?
Probably do your job.
So how?
Actually, I'm doing good. He seems to Christopher Jordan, in Jackson, which I like that there because he likes that one. And we just really want to and I don't think he did. And we're going to run on Monday. Go back up there. And I think we're going to know it. Should have been called, so I called him.
case number 23-219.
Let's do that, and then that's good. We'll tell the judge what's going on with the treatment and get a new date to get back. Is that all right?
If we can drop it today, that'll be all right.
Where's he going in Jackson?
Valley Health. Okay. And his doctor's name is Crystal Joy.
Okay.
He's got his card on, and if you'd like me to get it on there.
No, that's okay. The judge probably
As a matter of fact, I got it. Here, I'll show you something. I got it. Just a scan today while I was sitting there.
Okay, that's good. Your Honor, I've been speaking with Mr. Thomas, who's Corey Thomas's father, and we've been in court with the same people before, and there's been an incident recently, and currently there is a protection order in place. However, Mr. Thomas is going to ask the court to remove that protection order. He's also let me know that Corey Thomas is attending treatment at Valley Health in Jackson, and that they like that because maybe it's some different faces and some different surroundings. And so I think based on what I've been talking with Mr. Thomas about is that it's a good thing for him to continue doing that. And we feel that Corey Thomas needs to understand that we take all this stuff very seriously, even though his own father, doesn't want to see him in court all the time and whatnot, but we feel like when it gets into court, when the law enforcement's called and these things happen, that it becomes serious. And it's something the state needs to be involved in, and we want to see him be successful. So what we're going to suggest, Your Honor, is if Mr. Thomas wants the protection order dropped, that should be up to him. But that we want Mr. Corey Thomas to continue in his treatment and to give us reports and come back periodically until we're satisfied that things are improved as much as we can help them.
That's agreeable with the defendant, Your Honor.
Okay. Come back May 19th for the next hearing.
Let me check, just make sure it is.
Corey, when was your appointment up there in May?
I'm pre-ven, Judge.
It's on May 11th at 1:30.
Okay. We also got an appointment this Monday too.
Okay.
The 17th.
So you'll have 2 more sessions by the time we come back?
Well, they may make another one before that one. The reason why I like it up there, Judge, is because it keeps him away from people that don't want him around in this area when he goes up there. Actually, he's doing really good right now, actually. And he had somebody come up by the house, and before he knew he was still using it, he told him that he was no longer welcome here while he was using it.
Well, that's a good sign. Sometimes you got to change.
Yeah, he's actually been drug-free off our drugs for close to 2 years now.
Okay. All right, well, let's come back May 19th and we'll check on the status and see how things are going. The protection order is dropped at Mr. Thomas's request. Now, is this the same organization that's in Huntington, Valley Health? There's a Valley Health in Huntington, or is it totally
I know
different?
there is one in Huntington, I'm assuming they're the same, I don't really know that for sure. On the back of that card for you, it says where all their offices are.
Well, I just need to get a report from them.
Right.
If you can get me a report. If they need a waiver or something, I'll need him to sign one. Do we have anything from Valley Health in Huntington? I don't know if they require a waiver.
We have universal use.
Why don't we have him sign a universal confidentiality waiver so they'll give us a report? And then, I mean, talk to them when you go in and say, I'm in court and the judge wants to see what I'm doing, so whatever I got to do to get a report down there, I need to do that. If I need to sign a waiver with you or whatever, so I can, not that I'm going to change their treatment, I just want to make sure he's doing what he's supposed to.
Do you want facts, do you?
Well, we've got one, we can, yeah, they can fax a report, but we've got a waiver he can sign today.
Okay.
That will, now, some of them have a specific waiver they want, they got their own they want, so you'll need to talk to them about that. May 19th will be the next hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
10 o'clock, May 19th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Kerry Wheeler, case number CRB 22776, CRA 22765, A and B.
All right, and Kerry Wheeler has been at Southern Hope.
Sir?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I thought you asked a question of me. I just wanted to make sure.
She's still at Southern Hope?
Yes, sir, I'm sorry.
You have a report for the court? Yes. Bring it up. Thank you. I think we need to do a screen here, because I see you don't test for alcohol, and that's one of the things we test for, and that's been Carrie's problem.
Right.
Let's have her do a screen here.
Yes, sir.
Now I have to back out after you've done this.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
We normally send them off for alcohol, but you don't have insurance, so.
Okay, we'll do one here, no problem.
State of Ohio versus Wendy Short, case number CRB 22729.
This was a case I understood was going to be dismissed if costs were paid, and the costs have been paid. Is that correct?
Well, that was our agreement to dismiss if the costs were paid, but I don't know if they've been paid.
They have been.
Okay, so yes, we would.
Case dismissed.
State of Ohio versus Otis Davis, case number CRA 23217. Otis Davis.
That's
Did not
an
check
extra.
in, Your Honor.
Different notice.
This was, he actually was in jail, and he has posted a bond. It's on Rule 4 hearing to Delaware County, so we're going to need someone from the prosecutor's office to contact Delaware County and see if he turned himself in. Do you need the court's phone? Let us know when you're ready to recall.
State of Ohio versus Ashley D. Atkins, case number CRB 23169. Did
All right, Ashley Adkins was actually on the docket for a pretrial. She said she's not hiring an attorney. She's not here. She called into the court, said her child was sick, so she's got 7 days to get here. After that, a warrant issue.
State of Ohio versus Adam Chin, CRB 22723. And State of Ohio versus Rebecca K. Chin, case number CRB 22724.
I have a report from Graceway Counseling Center that says they have been there for 4 sessions. They were very cooperative. I think they've made some specific changes in how they're going to interact with each other, and that their counseling is considered completed. And the counselor by the name of Matt Maynard thinks this was an episodic thing that is unlikely to occur in the future. So, what's the state's position on this then?
Well, that's all good news. So we would move to dismiss both of these cases, Your Honor.
I'm assuming you don't object to that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, good luck to you. Your cases are dismissed.
Thank you so much.
State of Ohio recalled Shauna Turner, case number CRB 23227 A and B.
Okay, I'll need Mr. Davis in the courtroom. All right, I took a break to allow Ms. Turner and Mr. Davis to have a conversation, work anything out.
Yes, I told her what my recommendation would be. She definitely needs detox. She does need treatment. She's never been before. I told her I don't know what they're going to recommend, whether it'll be inpatient or outpatient, but she definitely needs detox.
Ms. Turner, what do you have to say?
I agree.
Okay. And can she go to Foundations?
I've already approved that she can go today.
Okay. All right, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'll go ahead and send you on both of these, and I'm assuming then you can make arrangements to get her a medical card or whatever needs to happen to get services paid for. On the falsification, I'll impose a $100 fine, which I'll suspend on the condition that you complete treatment, plus court costs, 30 days in jail, suspended on that same condition you complete treatment.
What was that again? I apologize.
I'm suspending your fine and jail time if you complete treatment.
Okay.
So I'm going to order you to Foundations, that's for the detox, and then whatever is recommended after that, which you'll probably need some additional treatment after that. I'll let them make the assessment, you do whatever the treatment is.
If you have a question, ask.
I don't really feel like the whole 30-day treatment is necessary because I have been winging myself off of them.
Okay, well, we'll come back and see what they say, but,
Okay.
you know, at this point, you need treatment, you're not a professional, you're doing fentanyl, we gotta get that under control. How old are you?
I'm 18.
Where are your parents?
My dad's side lives in Cincinnati and my mother lives in West Virginia.
Do they know you've got these proceedings going on?
No, I actually didn't know that like the fentanyl was in the Percocets, and I haven't even took a perk. I was on them very heavy, but
Here's the thing, did you get them off the street?
yes.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of fake Percocets out on the street. They're not Percocets at all. There's something that people are selling you as Percocets, but they're making them in a garage somewhere. Who knows where they're making them? But you don't, if you buy a pill off the street, or even if somebody gives it to you, and you don't know where that came from, you have no idea what's in it. And people are dying from that. So, we need to intervene right now. So this is serious business. So I want you to take it seriously. So you need to go to detox and then to whatever is recommended, which is probably going to be some inpatient treatment after that.
I've made her aware of that. There's a slim chance they may let her try some outpatient, but and Mr. Majors made her aware of 2 of options. I think
Okay.
she likes this option better.
Yeah, well, my option at this point would be, you know, I don't want you to go to jail. Jail's not going to help you,
Right.
but I'm not going to let you just walk out of here either.
Right.
You know, if I let you walk out of here and then you keep doing this and wind up ODing, I'm going to feel responsible. I'm going to at least take a stab at making you do this. And if you don't, or you run, or, you know, nobody's going to be standing there with a gun making you go to treatment. You can run, but then there's going to be a warrant out for you.
Right.
So, this is for your own benefit. Now, sometimes that's hard to see when you're in it at the moment, but this is for you. I want you to own this. It has to be for your benefit, for your family's benefit. And I think you'll see that eventually, but right now you may not. You may, if you just say, well, I'm going to go do this because I don't want to go to jail, I'm fine with that.
No,
I'm
I
fine with
think
you
I
going
do.
just because you don't want to go to jail, because jail's pretty terrible. So this will be better than going to jail. Okay, let's come back. I'll do a review hearing May 1st. And if she's at TTC and doing well, she can appear by teleconference. You don't have to bring her here. Just have her appear by teleconference. And the main thing is to make sure you're doing what you need to do. Okay, she's got theft also. So no community, I'm not gonna. Okay, that's on, you don't have to put that on this one. This is on the prosecution. But I do want to put on there, she has to go to, she's ordered to foundations for treatment down the bottom. And whatever follow-up treatment is recommended. Okay, and now let's go to the B case. Okay, $100 fine, court costs. This is a theft offense. $100 fine, court costs. Let's make it 60 days in jail suspended. So 2 months in jail versus going to treatment. Treatment's better. Treatment with foundations and TTC. the counseling center. Review hearing May 1st, 9 o'clock. And you'll transport her
Today.
Yes. Any questions?
No, sir.
All right, I'll see you on May the 1st.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio recalls Edward McCoy. Edward McCoy. Case number CRB 2328, A, B, and C.
All right, Mr. McCoy, you had a bad screen.
I told him before I did it, I would have, I didn't know I was going to have to do it today.
Well,
I had no problem with staying clean, though. I did it because I thought that I was starting my probation day. I was clean for 48 months.
but you're not clean now.
I know that.
So what are we gonna do about it?
Stay clean.
Well, I think maybe we need to up what kind of treatment you're getting, because you're going to PROACT, right?
Yeah, I go to PROACT. Yeah, I can't be dirty there. Again,
They don't have inpatient.
Yeah, but.
Let's see, you live in Huntington?
Yeah.
Mr. Webb,
Yes, sir.
would you like to talk to Mr. McCoy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, would you give this to Mr. Webb? I'll just give you the whole file, and then when you're ready to have him come back before the court, I put on top his last drug screen.
State of Ohio recalls Otis Davis. Case number CRA 23217.
All right. Bad news. Mr. Davis has not appeared here or in Delaware County. It's particularly bad news for Mr. Sowers. I wonder if he's back from his cruise yet.
I don't think it is.
Well, I'll send to him and his son. I've got his son. So I'll set a bond forfeiture hearing. Let's make it May 12th. And issue a bench warrant today.
State of Ohio recalls Kerry Wheeler, case number CRB 22776, CRA 22765, A and B.
Well, I'm pretty surprised, actually.
I am too. I am too.
I think we're all gonna be surprised here. She says she doesn't do any of that stuff, Judge.
Never in my life.
Well,
May I screen again?
yeah.
Okay.
Take another one.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't have been surprised at alcohol, but I'm surprised at the other stuff.
Right, me too.
What else was there, Your Honor?
Methamphetamine, benzodiazepine, amphetamine, alcohol.
MDMA?
Yes, ecstasy.
I take a prescription for an antidepressant and that's it.
Okay, go screen again.
Okay? All right.
State of Ohio versus Heather Donahoe, case number CRA 23214.
Mr. Steyer's case set for preliminary hearing.
Your Honor, Ms. Donahoe I've discussed the matter with her. She is prepared to waive her right to preliminary hearing in exchange for continuation of her bond at this time. As well, the address that the state has down for her is not her current address, so we'd like to put her current address, give her current address to the state so that, and ask that she be, then in the event of an indictment, that she be summoned to this address.
5241 Executive Drive?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's not the address on the,
All right, now.
okay. Okay, just wanted to make sure the state had it.
5241 Executive Drive, Catlettsburg, Kentucky.
41.
And I have the phone, 740-302-5311.
Yes.
Taking this step because I'm not sure if you're aware that one of the common police course does not routinely maintain an attorney across both
And then they'll
courts.
use the old address and send it out,
So-
and if they don't show up, then they issue a warrant.
Right, and then the new attorney will come in and say, well, I don't know her address, so I don't know who this person is or have any contact information, so I just want to try to get that into the state's records.
We've got it in the file. What's the,
Well, I guess the question is, will somebody look at the file before they just...
I can't make that a promise, but this is a step.
Well,
It's in the file, but that doesn't mean somebody's gonna look at it. Because Judge Ballard tells me about half the people that come from this court on waivers don't show up for their arraignment. So we're filling up the jail with a lot of people that maybe we don't have to fill up the jail with. If they knew to come into court.
Yeah, approach.
Yes. Maybe they would, but if you send it to their old address, not much of a chance they're gonna show up.
so the only thing I don't know at this point is the zip code for the address.
41129.
One thing you could do, Ms. Donahoe, would be proactive. I mean, perfect world, you shouldn't have to do this, but if it was me, it's what I would do if I was in your situation. I would keep checking the Common Police Court's website. All you have to do is type in your name. If your name comes up, there'll be a case there, and you're like, oh, I got indicted. I need to get into court and make sure, because if you show up on your own, they are not going to put you in jail. They got so many people that don't show up. Well, I wouldn't put you in jail.
Well, to clarify though, that you'll probably show up on that court's website in the next day or two. What you'd be looking for is where it says summons issued or indictment. Not just that you're on the website, but actually look for the indictment. But again, I gave you my number, you can keep in touch with me, I'll look into it. Even if you're not appointed to you, I'll try to find out when you have to court and get you in touch with who it is.
Either way, you need, once your name starts showing up, you need to do something.
Yeah, just check that website from time to time.
Okay, so she has signed the waiver, so you're going to be out of this court, you'll be going to the Arrington court now. Okay, good luck. Case is bound over to the grand jury.
Thank you.
State of Ohio recalls Edward McCoy, case number CRB 2328, A, B, and C.
All right, and Mr. McCoy was met with Mr. Webb, the Patriot.
Mr. Lovins.
I'm sorry, I didn't, it'll take a while for me to remember her name. So.
It's all right, Your Honor. We've talked to him, and we have a spot for him over in Sober Living, just across the river there, close to actually where he kind of lives. I happened to find out that I know him from a long time ago, so we haven't seen each other in about 20 years, but it's he's going to come over with us. We're going to help him get everything done at RRG, so all of his therapy and everything, we'll get him all set up over there, so you guys will have full reports and access to all of that.
Okay, you on board with this, Mr. McCoy? I found it sounds like a great solution.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boom in locked up.
He'll be transferring all of his medications and therapy and everything over to RRG, and we'll have a report for him for your next hearing.
Very good. All right, let's go with that and come back and how about well, it's Mr. Morford's case. Okay, we get him on board. Mr. Morford, I know I've set some for you May 1st, so is that a good date? Yes, sir. And are you agreeable with what the plan is?
Absolutely.
Okay.
May 1st, Judge?
May 1st,
What time?
10 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
I got you.
All right. Thank you.
He's snagging them. You all right?
Yeah.
State of Ohio versus Donald Porter, case number CRA 23197, A and B, CRC 202120, A and B, CRB 2803, CRB 1951, CRB 181242, CRB 08441, CRB 05281, and CRA 03945.
All right, this is Mr. Smith's case.
It is, Judge. I spoke with my client. He is going to waive on the current charges. I assume a lot of those are old review cases that will stay here, but on the felony charges, he's going to sign a waiver to the common police court, and I understand the state won't propose him staying on his current bond and having that transferred.
All right, I think all that long list of case numbers other than 23197 are cases that will remain here in this court.
Yes.
Those would be nice, and I think appropriate for the state to look at those. And when things are discussed about this new case at common pleas, these are considered two, but I think it makes sense, doesn't it, really, to look at a person's history and negotiate something based on that rather than just negotiate based on this one case without any knowledge of the prior cases. So please take a look at that history and consider it when this felony matter is addressed in common pleas. He has a bond up on that. So we're going to waive preliminary. You're giving up a right to probable cause hearing, so you understand that?
Yes.
I'll accept your waiver. Now, so that case is going to the grand jury, and I don't know that you were in here, the prior discussion about you having to appear in common pleas applies to you also. Mr. Smith may or may not be your attorney.
That's true.
When you get to common pleas, so you need to pay attention to whether you get indicted, because you want to show up on your own rather than get dragged by the scruff of the neck in there and then have to post a new bond.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do, he needs review hearings on his old cases. So you're going to have to keep coming back to this court on a review, and if you don't show up, you're going to get a warrant.
Yes.
So let's go about a month out.
Can it be Mondays? I'm not to be picked.
May 22nd.
Easier for me on work.
May 22nd.
Your Honor, is there something to indicate when the bond was posted when he was released from jail?
Yes. March 31st.
May 22nd. 9 o'clock. Back in this court. Yep.
May 22nd is his review hearing back here.
Okay. He's got fines or costs or charges or something. Research.
And that'll be at 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Judge.
You are.
State of Ohio versus Austin Hawthorne, case number CRA 2357, and Austin Hawthorne.
He is appearing on teleconference. Mr. Morford is his attorney. This is set as a preliminary hearing. And he's at the counseling center.
Judge, I have 3 reports. I think the last time you were here, you asked for reports. I had 4 in February and 2 this month. No, that's new. That's brand new, yes. Yeah.
Well, the last one is March the 10th.
Your Honor, if I may, I have a report for today.
Okay, good. Okay, it's not, I would say not a perfect report, but we'll call it progress. It's better than the March report, because the March report is kind of bad. The March report says, caught with a secret cell phone, received a 3-day LOP, I don't know if that is, I assume it's some sort of punishment. Got another 1-day LOP for vaping inside the group room. Made several derogatory comments to female peers. Refused to complete written assignments.
LOP is loss of privilege, Your Honor.
Okay. Now this was better. But the one bad thing, bad phrase in here, Austin continues to demonstrate some ambivalence. So, but it does say he completed all tasks required and verbalizes a desire for change. So that's an improvement over the last month where you were kind of being a little jerk about stuff. So you need to get on board with what you're doing rather than just doing it to stay out of jail. Okay? Because we've been down this road a lot, Austin, and I know you pretty well. You can do this while you're at the counseling center. At some point, you got to change what's inside of you, because when you go back to South Point, back to where you live, that's when the rubber meets the road, because you're gonna have people coming around that you shouldn't be hanging out with. And are you gonna go back to the old ways, or are you gonna be able to stay doing the stuff that keeps you clean and sober? It's pretty easy to do when you're in a facility where they don't allow it. When you go home and you gotta make your own decisions, that's when it gets hard. So, that said, I mean, I don't want to beat up on you too much, but you're doing better. But you need to get totally on board with making changes. That's my take on it. You don't need to say anything, that's just free and little advice.
I would follow it, sir.
So why don't we come back in another month and see, got an improvement from March to April, but he's still not exactly 100% where he needs to be, is my take, bottom line. May 19th?
I'm good then, Judge.
May the 19th will be Mr. Hawthorne's next hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Butch.
State of Ohio recalls Kerry Wheeler, case number CRB 22776, CRA 22765.
Well, the only difference is the benzodiazepine didn't show up in the second screen. Everything else did. Same.
I don't have an explanation for it. I haven't ingested anything and nothing has shown up on my ankle monitor.
Well, your ankle monitor doesn't test you for
Alcohol does.
so. Well, if you're getting anything from off the street from somebody, you don't know what's in it.
No, sir.
Or
I don't even know anybody on the street.
Somebody just says, here's a pill to take, Carrie. And
Yes,
you
sir.
take it, and it's not prescribed for you, you didn't get it from the pharmacy, you have no idea what's in it.
Yes, sir.
What's the state's position?
Well, Your Honor, I will say that we made contact with Daniel Wheeler recently, and he used the word wonderful. So that part of it is a real relief for us, because on previous days, we've been here and talked about the fact that, you know, Daniel Wheeler has limited ability to get away from her if she's there at the house and she's causing problems. So we, for the time being, maybe have eliminated that problem. We hope that what these drug screens have revealed today is not something that is a major setback for her, and that maybe she'll want to do a different drug screen. I don't know, but if she's still in the program and still doing her counseling and whatnot, we want to encourage her to continue, and we also want to make sure to continue for her to continue such that Daniel Wheeler will tell us words like wonderful. That's the best thing that we've heard.
Okay. Well, and the other thing for Southern Hope, I would also hope that you would be more on guard about these matters and test her more often.
Well, I'm going to ask if we can get the alcohol strips and figure a way out to do a send-off. We've been trying to work on her insurance, but where she has Medicaid, or she can't get the Medicaid, so.
Can you do a hair follicle?
But she comes in every day, like, she don't even have to. She calls me, she comes to me, like, it surprises me.
Well, let's come back fairly quickly. So I'm concerned. May the 5th.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
State of Ohio versus Alfonso Scott, case number TRC 221338.
Yes.
Okay. He's, the report for his 5 days, I think, today, so he has reported. His next hearing is July 21st.
State of Ohio versus Darren K. Jackson, case number CRB 10410 and TRC 10931. Not checking it.
Darren Jackson is on the docket for sentencing today. He's done everything, it looks like. He was ordered to go to the driver intervention program, and he hasn't done that. So, he'll get a warrant. And I don't think he has a bond up there, so. Make sure. He does not have a bond. No. Well, I made a note that he does. So. This is not seeing it. I made a note. Must be May 1st. Last summer. Yes. He does have a bond. So, bond, the bench warrant and bond forfeiture, what I said on Mr. Sowards, was it the 15th or 19th, remember?
The 12th.
May 12th, okay, May 12th. Yeah.
State of Ohio versus Carol Wolosick, case number TRD 2328 and TRC 222589 A and B.
Okay, it's a pretty good report. I think there's still stuff she has to work on, it sounds like.
Your Honor, she's done tremendously better.
Okay, good. How do you want to proceed?
Your Honor, I would assume that the state and the court would like to follow her treatment for a longer period of time than the few weeks we've been going, so I would assume another, I guess we're on sentencing now, another sentencing would be appropriate. Now, one of these files is Mr. Stratton's and one is mine, so I can't tell if he's still on the video or not. Looks like he is. So if he wants to give us some input on a date.
Are you agreeable? Could you hear Mr. Stratton, what was being said?
I'm sorry, no, Your Honor,
Okay, she's got a pretty good report, but she's not completed. Mr. Stier is agreeable to the court continue to monitor her treatment. She continue to go. So if you're agreeable with that, we just need to pick a date.
Yes, any day is fine, Your Honor. 15th?
15th is fine.
15th of May?
Yes.
I'm available that day, Your Honor.
May 15th, as the sentencing, will be the next hearing for Ms. Wolosic.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
23. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Aaron M. Crawford, case number TRD 23-143, A and B.
This is set for sentencing. Mr. Crawford, you're trying to get your license back, right?
Yes, sir.
How's that going?
Got everything paid, still in the midst of trying to get into the BMV account so I can do the driver safety program, and then after that, they will reinstate my license. I just pay the reinstatement fee. And I did manage to find the insurance cards. I didn't find the newest ones, but the newest one that I found, this is an old one, I got a picture of it.
We need one for February the 10th.
Yes, the latest one that I could find was from, it was from July 2022 through January 22nd of 2023.
Okay, well, you need one February the 10th. You can contact the company and they should be able to give you one.
I've tried. I haven't been able to, they haven't been able to give me access because I'm not on the insurance account and I don't have like my grandmother's social security number or anything like that because the only two people that are on the account are my cousin, which is his car, and my grandmother.
Okay.
And I have neither one of their personal information.
Well, one of them will have to get you the card then.
I know. I've been trying. It's just been a little bit difficult.
All right, well, so you're asking for more time anyway.
If I would be okay, but
I'm going to be here regardless. Here's the thing, if I send you now, with the current status of your case, you're going to get a notice. Even though if I don't suspend you, the BMV is going to suspend you.
Which I figured. I know.
I mean, I can go ahead and send it in, but as soon as they see driving without insurance, they're going to suspend you.
How long would the suspension be?
I believe it's 6 months.
6 months. But that would take care of the case and everything like that as well, wouldn't it?
Well, I mean, I'm going to give you something from the court too. You'll have fines and could have community service and court costs.
Maybe possibly just a little bit more time, and I'll try.
How much time do you think you need?
Possibly 2 weeks to a month. If that.
Let's make it a month. Let's make it May 19th. May 19th will be your next hearing, 10 o'clock for sentencing.
May 19th, 10 o'clock?
Yes, sir. Work on getting that insurance card.
I'm very much trying to. It's a bunch of clutter, and technology is one step forward, 2 steps back.
Well, I would just go to the cousin or your grandmother. Are they both still around?
Yes, but grandmother is currently like in and out of consciousness. She's in hospice, and
well, then
my
you're going
cousin
to have to go
is.
to the cousin and say, look, I need the insurance card. I'm going to get a suspension from the B&B.
I'll be 110% honest. He's not totally intellectually able
He's never been shown like how to do stuff like that. The
Well,
only thing
we
he's-
probably have to help him.
I've been trying.
Do they place it through a local agent or?
Yes, it's through the State Farm in Portsmouth, Ohio, but
Okay,
it's
well,
automatically
you
billed out
just
of
need to
the
get
account.
him, either take him there or put him on the phone with you and the agent, and they can get it to you from there. Or, I happen to know, Snake Farm, I call them Snake Farm, is my company. You can go to their website and you can print, if you call up his policy, you can print an ID card from their website.
Okay. Alrighty, thank you.
You need to sit down with him at a computer and work out. Okay, this is important. If you want to keep your eye on it, it's important.
Yes, I completely agree.
Okay.
But thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Amber Mills, case number CRB 2312 and TRC 171164. Amber Mills.
Okay. Okay, well, it looks like you haven't, according to Bethesda, you haven't been doing what you said you were gonna do.
I went to 3 meetings in spring this week.
Amber is required to complete 3 weekly individual counseling sessions and 1 individual counseling session. Since being released from jail, our records indicate she has failed to do this. We would recommend a higher level of care.
They haven't gave me, and I have the text message from Michelle, they did not give me my, treatment process? Yeah, I haven't signed it yet, so I wasn't sure. It has
Okay,
not
let's
been
do
signed.
this. Let's have you do a urine screen today. Let's see where that takes us.
Okay.
Go do a urine screen. Okay, we're gonna go by teleconference to Lawrence County Jail and start those hearings.
State of Ohio versus Shane Blanton, case number CRA 22313, CRB 2602, CRB 2853, CRB 2715, CRB 2690, and CRA 17788. And Timmy Bowen is on deck.
Timmy Bowen on deck.
Bowman.
Bowman. Shane Blanton has a new charge, new to him. I guess it's an older case, so he hasn't been arraigned on it. 22-313. Sir, are you Shane Blanton?
Yes, sir.
And can you hear me okay, Mr. Blanton?
Yes, Judge, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, loud and clear. I'm Judge Capper at the Municipal Court in Chesapeake, and this is your arraignment hearing, and it's all being recorded. You are appearing in the courtroom by teleconference. So if you say something that's damaging to your case, it's all on the record. It can be used against you. You don't have to say anything. You have a right to remain silent. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bond, and to make the state prove any charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those charges, or those rights that you have?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I'm going to go over the charge. It was faxed to the jail this morning early, 8:40 a.m. So you should have it, or it's there in the jail for you to view. It's a violation of protection order. It's a felony of the 5th degree. It's alleged that at Perry Township on April 25th of 2022, so it's a year ago, you violated a protection order, and that you've been previously convicted of violation of protection order, which is why this one's a felony. Maximum penalty is a year in jail, $2,500 fine. Then you've got a bunch of old cases here in the court. 2602 was a violation of protection order, and it's alleged you failed to appear for a review hearing on it back in April of 22, and a warrant was issued for you then. Then there's 2853 was violation of protection order, and it had the same review hearing date, April 11th, 2022. 2715 was a menacing charge. Looks like you were ordered to pay costs on it. That wasn't done. It was set for a review hearing April 11th, 2022. It's alleged you didn't show up then. 2690 was a violation protection order, and it was set for reviewing April 11th, 2022. It's alleged you didn't appear again. 17788, improper handling of a firearm. That was set for reading April 11th, 2022. It's alleged you didn't appear. So those are all the things that are pending in this court. Do you understand them?
Yes, sir. All except the new violation of the protection order in April of 22. My daughter's mom and I have been getting along really well and co-parenting well for a long time. I haven't violated a protection order at all.
Okay. Well, it could be totally false. I had no idea. You just need to understand it. You don't have to agree with it. This was, I'm looking at the affidavit, was filed by Mary Estella Long as the complainant.
Yes, my daughter's mom, yes.
Okay. Do you have the money to hire a lawyer?
I do not.
Are you working?
Right now I'm incarcerated.
Okay, before you're incarcerated.
Oh, I recently got laid off from the steel plant.
Okay, so you don't have any income coming in or haven't had any?
No, sir.
Mr. Morford, I'll appoint you. Okay, do you have charges in common pleas also?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that are pending now?
Your Honor.
So, yes.
Do you know who your lawyer is on those cases?
Roger.
Yes, it's Roger Smith.
Okay, well, sorry, Mr. Moore, I think it makes more sense to appoint the same lawyer so we have consistency.
Absolutely, Judge.
So I'm going to appoint Mr. Smith to represent you on these charges also.
Your Honor, he is on community control sanctions in common police court, and they have a holder on him. He also had charges in Ironton Municipal Court that were heard yesterday, 7 counts of felonious assault and 7 counts of child endangering, which were transferred over for consideration by the grand jury. So you add to that the fact that this charge is pending from a year or so ago, plus Your Honor already recited other violation of protection order charges that he's been found guilty of. We believe he's just the most dangerous kind of person. So we're going to ask for a $10,000 cash or surety bond on this case.
I'm going to set bond at $10,000 cash or surety. Roger Smith will be appointed to be your lawyer. You've been in the jail since when, Mr. Blanton?
Been incarcerated for almost 2 weeks.
Well, you must have been out of state then, is that right?
No, sir.
You've been in the Lawrence County Jail all that time?
Oh, no, I was out of county. I was in Southern County.
When did you know when you got back to Ironton?
Just this morning.
Okay.
Your Honor, he had his initial appearance on the Ironton Municipal Court charges on the 10th, which was, I guess, this past Monday. So I don't know when he came into the jail prior to that.
Okay.
But he also has holders and...
Well, I guess the safest thing to do would be put it on the docket for next Friday.
Yes, I think that's appropriate.
All right, I'm going to set your next hearing in this court for Friday, April 21st.
April 21st.
Yes, sir, 1 week from today. So everything you have before this court is on the docket then, April 21st. You got a bond of $10,000 cash or surety.
Okay. Am I allowed to disagree with the counselor that I'm not the most dangerous kind of person?
Yes. You can disagree.
I do disagree. Thank you.
Your objection is noted.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we're ready for Mr. Bowman next.
State of Ohio versus Timmy Bowe, case number CRA 23-230, and Candace Daniels is on deck.
Sir, are you Timmy Bowman?
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
And you are Timmy Bowman?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can hear me, Mr. Bowman?
Pardon, I can.
I'm Judge Capper. This is your arraignment hearing. So we're going to go over the charges. What you say is all going down on the record, so if you admit something that can be used against you, you don't have to say anything. You have a right to remain silent. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, and to make the state prove the charge beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I've never been in trouble before.
Okay. You've got an assault charge.
Yeah.
Case number 23-230. It alleges that on April the 13th in Rome Township, you knowingly caused or tried to cause physical harm to Scott Baker. And that Scott Baker is a police officer or investigator of a Bureau of Criminal Identification or a firefighter or an emergency medical person, and that he was engaging in his role in those official duties. So that makes it a felony 4. Maximum penalty is 18 months in jail and a $5,000 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yeah, I got it, I guess.
And I explained your rights. Do you have any questions about your rights?
Well, I'd like to get an attorney and,
Do you have the money to hire a lawyer?
yeah, I'll hire one.
You want to hire your own? You don't want me to appoint one for you?
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, unless I need one right away.
Well, you're going to need one pretty quick. Are you working? Do you have a job?
I'm disabled from a broken back.
So what, do you have Social Security?
Yeah,
Is that your only income?
yeah.
Well, you're eligible for a court-appointed lawyer if you want one. Do you want me to appoint a lawyer for you?
Well, we can start out, but yeah, Your Honor.
I'll appoint Mr. Smith, Tyler Smith, to represent you. Okay. So what about in your household? Do you have a spouse that works?
Yeah, my wife.
What does she do?
I don't really, she works with computers and all, I'm not really sure of the benefits, I'm not really sure of the plans.
Well, that's you, ma'am? Do you
Yes, sir.
want
Yes, she's there.
to be considered for a court-appointed lawyer, or do you want to hire a lawyer?
We have the money to get a lawyer, it's just, if he needs it quicker, then we're gonna have to get a
Well,
court-appointed one.
I mean, there's going to be a hearing coming up probably within 10 days, but if you can do it in that time frame, that's what you need to do. It really goes on your finances, household finances. So, do you have children?
No, sir.
All right,
I doubt we qualify, but you can.
all right, two-person household, it's roughly $33,000 a year. If you make more than that, then it's not qualified. What's the state's position on bond? So I'll de-appoint Mr. Smith. If I appointed you now, not appointed you any longer, so. What's the state's position on bond?
Your Honor, the state would ask for a $5,000 cash or surety bond.
Let me read the affidavit. Okay, I'm going to set it at $3,000 cash assured. And that's a bond you can post, ma'am?
Yes, sir, I have it with me now.
So you'll need to, you can post the full $3,000, you get it all back as long as he shows up at court when he's ordered to. Or you can use a bail bondsman, you pay them a fee. You want to post it?
I'll post it myself. Thank
Okay.
you.
Now, since he's going to be out, he has a right to have a hearing within 15 days, called a preliminary hearing, or I can give you longer if you want more time to try to get a lawyer. It's your right to make the state bring the case before the court in those 15 days. Do you want more time, or do you want to have it set within the 15 days, Mr. Bowman? Did you hear me, sir?
Me?
Yes, sir?
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor, I'll let you stop in.
No, it's your case. You have a right to have a hearing, a preliminary hearing within 15 days. That's a hearing that the state has to bring forth the evidence to show the court there's probable cause to go forward. You can have more time if you want it, but it's your right to make them bring it in 15 days. If you want more time, I'll give you more time. You want it, so 15 days would be the 28th, 2 weeks from today. If you want more time to get a lawyer, I'll give you more time, but it's your agreement that we're going to go longer than 2 weeks.
Your Honor, I don't know about this. I mean, without the counsel,
Okay, then I'm going to set it for the 28th. April the 28th will be your preliminary hearing at 10 o'clock. I'm going to indicate you will hire an attorney.
Yeah.
Okay, so your wife is here, says she's going to post bond, so you should be getting out this afternoon. Next hearing is 2 weeks from today, April 28th, 10 a.m. You have to be at the court in Chesapeake for a preliminary hearing.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Candace Daniels, case number CRB 18795. William Hall Jr. is on deck.
Ma'am, are you Candace Daniels?
Yeah, yes.
Ms. Daniels, it's alleged that you missed a review hearing on September 30th. This was on a theft offense that you were convicted on in July 2018. So you did most of your community service and paid a little bit on your fine, but you failed to come to a review hearing and you failed to finish everything up. So that's the charge against you. Do you understand it?
I do.
Do you admit or deny you missed your hearing?
What is it?
Do you admit or do you deny that you failed to come to your review hearing that was...
Oh, I admit, Mr. Capper, I actually have not even, like, I've been away for a while, like, I'm not even on my right now, I came back, I'm actually now trying to get everything straightened up. Like I did when I was in Ross County, I had, a work progress there, and I have to, I got things taken care of just recently. And I talked to it, and did not know that I had to be a board, I was in there. Like, I was not out of job, I'm just really trying to get everything together.
Okay, well, it looks like you did all but 3 hours of your community service, but you still had like $300 of fine to pay. How long have you been in jail now on this warrant?
Just as I got off the last night, you picked him up.
Where, you here in Lawrence County?
Yeah,
Do you have any new charges?
no charge.
Where are you living now?
In Courtroom.
Okay, so do you want to lay this out in jail, or do you want to go ahead and pay the fine and do the community service?
I would rather pay, you don't have to do work today, like, I really was trying to get out there and go back, back to work.
Okay. I'll send you your time, sir, for not coming. I'm going to give you a new review hearing date, but if you don't show up, this is what will happen again. You'll get picked up on the warrant.
Well, I'll know about this one, it's not 6 years later, I mean, I think that's kind of like a problem.
Well, I don't know how you didn't know before, because it looks like the only thing you paid was $40, and your fines and costs were more than that. So let's...
Well, I've been in Pennsylvania where it says for 5 years, and I just thought I went down a bad road, and I honestly, I was like, I had seen you last over this stuff. I think maybe I had just had a misunderstanding. So,
Okay.
and I thought it was over with.
No, it's not over.
So 3 hours, $300 or,
About, I think it's actually a little less than 300, but you had 3 hours of community service to do. Okay, I'll cancel the warrant, I'll let you out, and I'll set a new review hearing date for you 1 month in, which will be, we'll make it May the 19th.
Okay.
So that is the 3rd Friday in May. Now, if you get everything done before then, you don't have to worry about coming to the hearing. But if you don't have it done, you got to show up May the 19th, 9 a.m., or we do this whole thing over again. You get another warrant for not showing up.
It'll probably be over with. I don't want to, it's going to have to see what else.
Well, you're welcome. Court sessions are public. You're welcome to come. And as I just, we're actually on YouTube. You can watch us on YouTube.
Oh, my goodness.
But there's no excuse for not knowing. We also have a website. If you don't know what your case is going on, what's going on with your case, you have access to a computer or a smartphone. Everybody has a smartphone. You can pull up your case on your phone and look at it and say, what am I supposed to be there? What am I supposed to do? It's going to be right on the website. Well, I honestly don't know why you thought that, because it wasn't. You were mistaken. So that's the kind of thing you got to check about, because it's like, if I'm mistaken about this, I'm going to get a warrant and go to jail. So I better check it. Because I only paid $40, and I think the judge gave me a lot more than $40 as fine and court costs. So I don't know why you thought it was over. It wasn't over. Okay, you're getting out, but you still got stuff to do. Just do what you're supposed to, and don't go to jail. Jail is to be avoided. Okay, act like it.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus William Hall Jr., case number CRB 23229 and CRB 23204. Joshua Hay is on deck.
Are you representing Mr. Hall?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, William Hall is appearing by teleconference. His attorney, Mr. Smith, is here, and I guess you were appointed on another case. It's still pending.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, he's got a new charge. Violation of a protection order. It alleges April the 12th. In Union Township, Mr. Hall violated a protection order. It's a first-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. And, let's see, what was his old case? Or pending case? Not that old.
Hey, Your Honor, I was appointed on a M4 domestic violence, I believe on the...
April, this is alleged to happen April 1st.
Yes.
And the protection order violated was from pending case.
Okay. Well, he got an OR bond before. What's the state's position on bond now for Mr. Hall?
Well, Your Honor, he's still been in jail. I believe that what's happened, at least what's being alleged, is that he called the alleged victim of the first case from the jail several times. Is that right? How that works? He's in jail because he's got a parole holder.
Oh, okay.
So...
He never got out of jail.
He never got out of jail. He's violated the protection order that was pending on this open case. So we take that very seriously. We believe there needs to be, I don't know what's going to happen on the parole matter, but we would ask for a $10,000 cash or surety bond.
Probably academic at this point.
It is, since there's an order.
I'll set a $10,000 cash or surety bond. Appoint Mr. Smith to be Mr. Hall's counsel. And we had a pretrial scheduled for the other case today,
That's
right?
correct.
So we just continue it?
We'll need to, so I can...
Find out more about the parole issues?
Yes.
When do you want to come back?
We could probably come back in a couple weeks if that's too soon. Maybe we can push it out. The only date in May that I'm not available is the 8th. I'm in a jury trial in Judge Ballard's courtroom.
The 24th is better. Is that a date you can do? April 24th?
Of April?
Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor, I can do that.
I'll set the next, and that's a Monday.
Yes.
April 24th, pre-trial. Well, I just remembered what I was saying. Okay. But you don't want to go where I'm going. April 24th, 10 o'clock.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Joshua M. Hay, case number CRA 23-213, CRV 23-324. Harry Rude is on deck.
All right, Mr. Holt is representing Mr. Hay.
Why didn't he get out? He was supposed to get out back a while ago.
Yeah, he got obviously he got a $5,000 bond. He got OR.
This is set today for preliminary hearing.
Your Honor, Mr. Hay was in common police court on Wednesday in the rain, received no OR bond, and kind of piggybacking on your prior order on bond, the judge ordered that he have an warrant for release. We're asking that the court give Mr. Hay a OR bond in this matter and a GPS monitor with the hours to allow him to work. He is employed, actually, his employer should retain him as a heavy equipment operator for him.
Based on his past performance, I'd like to have an actual bond.
Well, we'll leave that up to the court, Your Honor. We anticipated at least the ankle monitor and a waiver to the grand jury. So,
If that's the case, Your Honor, we believe it's a weak case. I guess we would have the hearing now.
my notes indicated, and I could be mistaken here, because I wasn't here, so it's more likely that there was a mistake made because I wasn't here. No, I'm kidding. That there was a $5,000 OR bond with ankle monitor prior.
My notes were 5,000 cash assurity with ankle monitor, substance use assessment.
Okay, well.
There's an actual order to that effect.
Okay. Well, that being the case, we'd have to have a preliminary hearing on Monday, I guess. We don't have a witness here today.
We'd like to have it today, Your Honor.
Okay, well, are we within rule?
Well, he was arraigned on the 6th. This is the 14th, so the next available day would be Monday.
That would be outside of 10 days.
Yeah, 16th would be. So I take it he'll waive if he gets an OR bond?
Yes, with the ability to actually work and be referred to a treatment facility. I was informed that he recently completed a detox program, 5 days long.
Well, he's been in the jail for a while, so he's detoxed now. He's been in jail since
I haven't done it for a couple months anyhow. I think it makes sense to this stuff.
What's your choice? It sounds like it's either going to get dismissed or you're going to have to agree to an OR bond.
Well, we're not opposed. I mean, the common police court's already, they have orders on him too. So this case will just be joining the common police court, and they'll be monitoring him. So we don't have an opposition to an OR bond with the ankle monitor. It's
Okay,
already
I'll make it a
been-
15,000 OR bond with an ankle monitor, and that he's to go for an assessment. Does he have a preference? Is he picked a?
I don't know if he does. I know he lives in this part of the county. Josh, do you have a provider that you work with or prefer it's easy for you to get to?
But JT, did you say that the common police court had already ordered him to do that too?
They have ordered to do that too.
They probably didn't pick a provider.
They didn't pick a provider. And also, we would ask that he be allowed to work if he's not an inpatient.
Did they do the ankle monitor, or are we doing the ankle monitor?
We'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah, the common police court,
They ordered one also.
but they base that upon yours.
So hopefully you won't have one on each ankle.
That'd be 6 years in prison too if you cut it off.
Yeah, I have to give you that talk, because if you're tempted to cut off the ankle monitor, that's a guaranteed 3 years in prison.
Oh, no, that ain't happening.
Well, I haven't had anybody yet say, oh yeah, Judge, I'm going to cut my ankle monitor off. Just let me have an ankle monitor and I'll cut it off. Because I give them that same talk. And I'll get, now, it's not a lot, but I'm going to say 10%. Still go ahead and cut their ankle monitor off. One guy wanted to go to Charleston party. I hope it was a really good party, because he's in prison now.
There's actually been a couple that got more than 3 years because there's
It
a
takes a lot of
temporary.
money to spend all that money just to run it.
Well, I'm not saying it makes sense, but people do it. Don't be one of those dumb people. Okay, 15,000 OR ankle monitor at the state's expense. I think he should go to Bethesda.
We have a South Point office and housing in Chesapeake and South Point as well.
And they'll be, you all go to common pleas also, right? So they'll be there to give reports.
Are you okay with if he isn't in the lockdown portion, if he was able to work during the hours? Okay.
Yeah, he was able to, if he does his assessment, he said, hey, you're at the outpatient level, or hey, you're at the 2.1 level.
Yeah, so we're waiving.
Okay, so there'll be a waiver of his right to preliminary hearing.
Is there any certain hours you want him to work?
I think they just do like 8 to 8 or just, he would know better than me, actually.
We send in schedules to.
Okay, you'll take care of that?
Yeah,
With
we got that.
He runs the heavy equipment for a construction landscaping companies, fielders. that works with Gary Wright.
Okay, how do we get him, where does he need to go for his assessment?
We can get it done at the South Point office, or I could do a pre-screen assessment over the phone real quick.
Okay, do you need a phone number then?
Yeah.
Do you have a phone number?
I've got his phone right here, so.
I can,
He's got transportation. His mother actually works here locally in the treatment facility. So he's got transportation.
Well, so you're gonna give him the phone number, or?
I've got his phone.
You've got his phone.
He needs to get Bethesda's and he has mine. So there's definitely a way for him to get in contact.
I'll call down to the jail.
I'll tell him to come down there today. As soon as he gets out, he needs to come to Bethesda.
Okay.
I'll be there as soon as I get out.
Now, he still has a case here that he hasn't completed. It was a theft offense.
21.
Yeah, 21/3/24. So I'll just set a review hearing on that,
Okay.
May the 19th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes. Thank you.
What day is it coming back?
May 19th. On the misdemeanor. Not on this case. That case is going to the grand jury.
The FT?
Yeah.
Waiving.
He waived that to the grand jury. You can leave all that on the bond, but the other misdemeanor 21 case number is set for review May 19th.
State of Ohio versus Harry Rude, case number CRB 21392 and TRD 22805 A and B.
Answer, you're Harry Rude. Can you hear me, Mr. Rude? Okay, pull your microphone a little closer because I can't hear you. Try it, give me testing. Okay. Hit it again. What's your name, sir?
Harry Rude.
Okay, that's better. All right, Mr. Rude, it looks like you had a review hearing on March 22nd on a disorderly conduct and a driving under suspension that you hadn't been sentenced on. Yeah, driving without a license and a speed offense that you hadn't been sentenced on, and you didn't come to court and got a warrant issued. So that's why you're here today. Do you admit or deny you missed those hearings?
Yeah,
Do you have a good reason for not coming to court?
Had a lot, had a lot going on, had a lot going on, still do.
Well, that's not a good reason. If you got a good reason not to come to court, like you were in the hospital.
I can't, no, I don't think I was in.
Okay. How long you been in jail?
Since, Wednesday.
And you were going to PATH. Are you still doing that?
Yes, sir.
Because that was part of what you were ordered to do.
Yeah, still doing.
Okay, I sent you to time served for contempt for not coming to your hearing. That's on the 21-392. 21-392, give him a new review hearing date of May 19th. And then on the other one, I'm just gonna go ahead and sentence him. I delayed sentencing to give him time to get his license. Did you ever get your license back?
No, not yet. I just got the paper in the mail from the DMV in Columbus, I think, with $25 instead of fee, what I paid it again, and then just pay to get my license, but.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and sentence you because it's been a year since your case arose. So this is on 220805. On the no motorcycle endorsement, $50 fine, 1 court cost.
Okay.
I'm reading the affidavit right now. Okay, I'll dismiss it, because I think you had, basically, he just cited you for no operator's license because you didn't have a motorcycle endorsement, so.
Right, they have an endorsement.
So I'll dismiss that. On the speed offense, though, you were going 65 and 45. So.
Correct.
And you didn't come to court, so I'm gonna make that $100. You get more than you would have got if you come to court. So you get a $100 fine court costs.
Okay. So can I go out today?
You're gonna get kicked out.
Okay.
So you don't have to go home, but you can't stay at the jail. You get kicked out.
Good deal. Good deal.
May 19th, your next hearing. You'll be going back to the jail if you don't pay attention, come to court when you're supposed to, take care of your stuff, your words due. Be afraid of going to jail.
I'll be there.
Okay, we'll see. Time will tell.
All right, thanks, sir.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Jennifer Rood, case number TRD 20-2430, TRD 20-1876 A and B, TRD 14-4071, and Tommy Thacker is on deck.
All right, this is Jennifer Rood, and you had a review hearing. Looks like it was February the 7th.
I didn't know anything about. Last time I thought I had purpose in September.
Well, you had then too, September the 28th of 2021.
Yeah, right, that's the last I remember. I lost my nephew on the 26th, I took care of my parents, and I lost both of my parents. And I just haven't, I think my families and my reset and figured.
Did you ever get your license back?
No, because at the time, it was still up somewhere around Jackson or something that I had to go. And I didn't know how to drive up there, and I can't drive my license. I don't even know my parents passed.
Excuse me.
But that's all I'm going to do is get my permit and get my license back.
Okay, well, let's start. She's got a case pending from all the way back in 2014 that never got sentenced on.
No, I have been coming to court during the pandemic. And that's when I lost everybody.
Okay, let's start with 144071. She'd entered a plea and sentencing has been delayed many times. So, on the A case, I'll impose a $50 fine and 1 court cost. The B case was speed. I'll impose a $50 fine on that. No additional court costs. So that concludes that one. And set it final pay date of July the 11th. So you gotta pay that before July 11th, or it'll get sent in for a license suspension. Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Then we've got 1876. That was a driving under suspension and a safety belt. Look at it. You have a problem with speeding too. Let me give you a little clue. If you're going to drive when you don't have a license,
I know.
the smart thing to do is to don't exceed the speed limit, because then you're getting found out that you don't have a driver's license.
You have told me this.
I've told you that before.
When you think the first time, or this one first time.
I guess we just think differently.
Yes. No. I've been caught since. This is just, you just told me that. Which I understand, but I've been driving since, so I don't want to know.
Okay, so on the driving under suspension, $150 fine. Court costs. This is actually a jailable offense. So I'm going to make it 10 days in jail. 10 days in jail. I'll give you credit for 2 days and suspend 8. So you got 8 days over your head.
Pardon?
I'm giving you credit for 2 days served.
So I still got 8 days to go?
Yeah, I'm suspending it.
Okay. I'm confused.
Well, I gave you 10 days in jail. I'm giving you credit for 2 you served. I'm suspending 8. So you got 8 days over your head.
About what?
8 days over your head.
So what that means, I don't do this?
Yeah, if you don't do it, you got 8 days already reserved for you there at the Lawrence County Hilton.
Okay, I'm confused.
I don't think she knows if she's getting out of jail.
What's happening? No, right. That's right.
You're gonna get out of jail, you're getting out of jail, but you're gonna go with suspended time over your head.
If I don't pay it, right?
If you don't do what you're supposed to do.
Okay, I got you. Lord, down progress again for a minute.
Well,
I
good.
was 2 doctor's appointments, so you did, I was serious, I love this doctor's appointment.
Next time you see that speed limit sign, you think, well, I'm just gonna take a
I ain't
chance, because I drove before and they didn't, well, you did get caught.
I ain't driving without my license and all.
Okay. You had a safety belt violation too, so that's a mandatory $30 fine.
Well, like I said, I had that one piece of it, and that's okay, I'll pay it.
Okay, I'll dismiss it. You say you had it on, I'll take your word for it. I'll dismiss that.
I did, I swear I did. I have my 3-year-old nephew probably with me. I know I had one.
You're gonna have enough without that, so I'll dismiss the safety belt.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Last one, 20-24-30. Driving under suspension again. But this time they cited you under the statute that's not jailable, so I can't give you any jail time and suspend it. But what I Okay, 20-24-30. Okay, on that one, I'm gonna give you a $200 fine. See, I went up each time. $200 fine, court costs, and 3 days of community service, so 18 hours of community service.
Will somebody have a drug down somewhere for me?
Yeah, it'll be here at the probation office or at the court. You can go on the website and see it. Do you have a smartphone?
I don't know, yeah.
Okay, do you have a computer?
I'm a computer now.
Okay, smartphone you can
Yeah.
set it up with.
Okay.
And I'll set her review hearing for November the 11th on that one.
You want her to have like level 2 probation?
Level 5.
State of Ohio versus Tommy J. Thacker, case number TRD 13451, A and B.
All right, sir, you Tommy Thacker?
Yes, sir.
I'm Judge Capper. You're in jail on a warrant from a traffic case back in 2013. You got sentenced to face, you had 3 days of community service and fines and court costs and a review hearing, and you get the warrant for not coming to the review hearing. July 29th, 2013, so as you didn't show up, a warrant was issued.
Yeah, I understand that. The reason why I didn't show up, I didn't know about it because I had already moved to Morgantown to work up there for a while.
Well, you did know about it, but you just blew it off, because I've got, well, unless somebody forged your signature, I've got a document in the file that says Standard Rules of Probation dated February 22nd, 2013, and it says it's signed by the then probation officer, Steve Holbrook, and it looks like somebody signed Tommy Thacker, and in big bold type it says, if you do not appear on the date scheduled below for a review hearing, the court will issue a warrant for your arrest. And it's got your signature and the date. The review hearing was July 29th of 2013, and that's the date it's alleged you didn't show up for.
I'm sorry, I must have forgot it before, so I have no idea.
How'd you get picked up on the warrant?
My wife had just had a tooth extraction the day before, and she took a lower pain pill and was starting to get lightheaded. So I took over driving for her so she wouldn't have an accident.
And then you got a traffic stop?
Yes, sir.
So do you have charges on that too? Where's your charges on the traffic stop?
Just for the warrant.
Oh, well, what'd they stop you for? Did they have some reason to stop you?
Well, they thought the registration was expired because the sticker was no good on the back, but we had already paid the registration. They just didn't have the sticker put on the van yet.
Oh,
I never know that.
okay. When did this happen?
Yesterday.
So you've been in one day?
Yes, sir.
And you live in Huntington?
Yes, sir.
Still at Chase?
2920 Chase Street.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's where you lived before?
No.
3030 Chase Street?
3030 is where I lived back then.
Okay, so it's slightly different.
Yes.
Well,
I'm on my own now.
here's your choices. I mean, I don't even have any jail time. I can't put you in. I'll have to let you out. But I'll give you another review hearing. If you don't show up, we'll issue another warrant for you. So you either need to stay out of Ohio and never come back here again, or take care of this stuff and get it done. Then you can come over here and not worry about getting picked up on a warrant.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
So what all I need to do to finish this up?
You've got 3 days of community service and $265 in fines and court costs.
Okay, what about the community service? Because I'm actually filed for disability because I have severe neuropathy and nerve damage to my legs and 9 degenerative discs in my back that are gone.
Well,
Makes it where I can't stand up for long.
we have light duty for you.
Okay.
We'll figure out something light.
When do I need to stop by the courthouse to find this all out?
Any day, if you want to come for community service, Monday through Saturday at 7:30 a.m.
Monday through Saturday?
Any of those days. Any day but Sunday or holiday.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
And your next review hearing is going to be May 22nd.
Well, I get written notification for it, so I don't forget it, because I do have CTE.
No, you won't. This is your only notification. We used to mail out notifications to everybody, but now it's, what is it, 50, how much? 60 cents. So we don't do it. Now, do you have a computer? Do you have a computer?
Yes, sir.
You can look it up. We have a website. You can put your name in the record search. It's going to show when your next court date is.
Okay, that'll work great. Thank you, sir.
May 22nd, so it's the fourth Monday in May.
All right.
If you get everything done before then, you don't have to come to that hearing.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'll do my best to get it done by then.
That's the whole idea, is to make people, because if I order them to do something, they don't have to come back to court, they'll never do it. A lot of them don't do it anyway, even though they know they're going to get a warrant if they don't show up and don't do what they're supposed to. If I didn't set a review hearing, none of them would do it. So this is to try to make people do what they're supposed to do.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, you'll get out of jail today unless there's a holder from another court.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. That finishes us up at the jail.
State of Ohio recalls Amber Mills, case number CRB 2312 and TRC 171164.
Okay, well, it's not the greatest screen, but it's not the worst I've seen either. So, and it's better than you've done in the past.
I don't know where half that stuff was coming from there. You
So,
should never see anything.
You're going to go back to Bethesda, right?
Yeah.
And
These are my papers from going to my meetings this week. I just hadn't done my ICs. I didn't fill out my treatment plan yet, so I didn't know they had that set for me. I can go down there and
Now
sign
you
it
do.
today. Yes, I can go down there and sign it today.
Okay, I'll set your next hearing for May 19th.
Okay. Thank you.
That'll be a sentencing. She has a bond up. May 19th, 10 o'clock.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Court's adjourned. Sure. Not for you, just for them.
Well, usually it was not much money like that.
You just want to stick this in here.
Yeah.
Guess what? He's got your sleeping.
But she did?
Was that set for today?
Get that secret.
No, he just wanted to say,